Okay, so hello. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nana. I'm from Malaysia and I'm 19 years old. Currently, I'm studying in an English education department. So here with me, we have Chiyo from Indonesia. Chiyo, could you please introduce yourself?
Um, Hello everyone. I'm Chiyo from Indonesia. I'm a writer right now. Yeah, just that.
Would you don't want to reveal your age, right?
It's weird.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm old enough. I'm old enough to be called someone. Someone can call me auntie.
So I'll just guess it like in the mid 20, perhaps.
Yeah,
Okay.
mid-20s. Yes, that's the only explanation I can say.
Okay. So let me ask you something. How did you first get interested in learning English?
Um, you know, My father, my father is someone that mastering many language. Actually, he can speak Dutch, Japanese, Indonesian, Sundanese, and Maduranese. He knows many language, and I want to be like him. Uh, when I was kid, my dad said that I have to mastering many language to communicate with people because it's really important. And one of the language that we can learn and make us can communicate with people is English. So that's the very first time I really interest in learning another language rather than Japanese and Indonesian. Japanese is my ethnic language, so I already mastering it since I was kid. It's just the same like Indonesian.
Mhm. So you've been learning English ever since you were a child, is that right?
Yeah, but just you know, my dad never mastering English,
Mm.
but he tried his best to teach me. So that's why I really adore him because he is really a good figure of that.
So how does English language education in Indonesia goes?
It's not really good actually. It's not only me. I have friend from UK and he ever learned about how Indonesian give some English education to children. And basically in Indonesia, it's not only me, but some foreign friends that I know they are basically a native speaker have some comments about English education in Indonesia. It's really bad. Even the textbooks have so many mistakes. So
Mhm.
that's why they asked me something like, how you learn something from something wrong? That's one of the reason why Indonesian people, not many of us, can speak in English properly or write something in English properly because we have really bad English education here. And I have to admit it because it's what happened to me. And even my dad tried his best to teach me when I was younger. But when I was in the elementary school, my teacher unfortunately just asked me to memorize many things, but never explain why. And that's why I'm stupid. I'm really stupid when I was in elementary school. I cannot speak English. I don't know what the meaning of the sentence. And that's really bad. But the most interesting thing is when I was in what's that, junior high school. When I began my junior high school life, I have to attend international school, something like that. It's bilingual, so I have to speak in English when I was stupid in English. That's really stressful, and that's the very first time I really learned English and learned how to speak properly in English. And that's helped me a lot, give me courage to speak. And that's why I want to learn English more than before. I realized something like, okay, we have really bad English education here, but we have to learn more because this is how we work, because this is how we communicate with people. If I'm not able to speak in English, I cannot make a move. I cannot improve myself, or even I cannot have friends from foreign place. So that's the beginning actually. And during my senior high school, I didn't do anything, didn't improve anything. But when I'm in university, I tried to get back life, just like when I was in junior high school. I tried to find friends that I can communicate with English with them. And she's really kind to me actually. One of my university mates, she's really kind to me and she wants to improve her English too. So oftenly in the class we talk using English. And I found friends from Hogwarts community, international Hogwarts community. That's the very first time I talk using English during 2020, and that's how I found daily English.
Mm. So how did you
After that,
actually discover the English? Like who give you the information about this group?
it's really funny, after joining Hogwarts community, I attend so many international group actually, and one of the group I met Kak Yusi.
Mm.
Yeah, she found me actually that time, and she asked me, "Do you want to join my group?" And she explained what is daily English, and I was interested at that moment. I joined it for a week, and suddenly I have to manage conference call.
That's fast.
I don't know why she asked me something like that. And when I asked her the reason, one of the reason is really, really funny actually, because you've learned, you're good. So I want you to manage the conference call, huh? I just know you for
Well, actually, my story is just kind of similar with you. I first searched for the in I searched in the internet about English groups and I joined kind of a few, and then one of the group Kayusi is in it, and she invited me to join there. And around 2 weeks after that, I was appointed as an admin there, so I'm kind of lucky. And she said that I'm a very friendly person and I could match with everyone. That's why she made me an admin. And then I will have to conduct the conference call as well. So we're similar in some way.
yeah, but it's just made me shocked. It's just make me shocked. And something like she said, yeah, you have the talent. What kind of talent you say?
Maybe because in on that time you were very active. I've seen you a lot in the group as well. That's why.
Yeah, because at that moment I really enjoy myself talking with many people, but not with speaking that moment. But yeah, she said something like that because I trust you. What kind of trust at that moment? Because I don't know her. I just know her for 2 weeks, 1 week in another group, and another week when I just joined the daily English, and suddenly I have to manage the conference call. It's just like, oh my god, what I have to do, because I have to call many people that completely stranger. Yeah, they're completely strangers to me. I don't know any, and I have to call
Mm.
them.
Mhm. Perhaps it's because Kak Yusi is kind of good at examining people, so she just knew that you're good enough to organize a meeting on that time.
I'm afraid. The time I'm afraid because she said something like it's really new for us to have conference call using video call, because before we have a voice voice call.
Mhm.
So I just what voice call become video call, and I have to manage it. Oh my god,
But still, look
it's
at
just
how we are now. We're good. Yeah. Now we
I
recognize our own talents.
yeah, but you know, uh, actually it's different. Maybe in Malaysia, you oftenly using English to communicate with people, but here it's really different. One of the most challenging is when I have to doing that, but not in home. I ever managed conference call when I was in the car with my brothers, and I have to speak using English during the trip.
Mhm.
It just make my sister, my brother staring at me, just saying something like, "What are you doing? Just speak English in the car."
I kind of understand. Actually, there are that kind of stereotypes in here too in Malaysia. Only the big cities such as KL or anything, they prefer to speak English more. But in my place, it's a rural area. It's kind of like a countryside. So we're not exactly speaking English all the time. We don't exactly prefer to speak English. But I just love English just the way they are. Because I don't know, I just got interested by learning English, interested in learning English. So I just speak it by myself. I don't exactly speak it with my family members or they're not. Even with my friends, I don't speak English. We prefer our own language, yeah. But
Yeah,
then
but
uh,
Nana, I just think you're lucky enough actually in Malaysia when you're speaking English, even it's countryside. In the countryside, it's not something weird, right?
no, it's still something weird. People will just say that, oh, she speaks English, you like that. Yeah, there are that kind of stereotypes everywhere, I think.
But here, even you're in the big city, when you're speaking using English, everyone will
Mm.
staring at you, and saying something. What are you doing? We're Indonesian. We're supposed to talk Indonesian. If you want to speak English, just go away from here. That's why many people in Indonesia will face the same thing, just like me. We not have time to practice, and also we have no friends to practice.
Mhm.
It's just different with a Malaysian friend because I almost I have many friends from Malaysia actually, and they share their experience when they are in school, and I feel yeah, you're lucky enough at least it's not weird in your place to speaking in English, and you can have some friends, especially if you have different ethnic. If I'm not be mistaken, you divide by three ethnics, like
Ethnics.
right in Malaysia, three ethnics:
I'm not sure
Indian,
because I think there's
Chinese,
more than that.
Malay,
Oh, ethnic, you mean
Malay,
race?
Chinese.
That's race.
Yeah,
Malay, Chinese, and Indian.
yeah. If you want to communicate with Indian race or Chinese race, you can using English. It's just proper thing, but it's different with here. Chinese Chinese race here cannot speak English or cannot speak Chinese. Most of Chinese here that have the same age with me already forget about all Chinese thing.
Mhm.
If they are living in Java, like in Surabaya, just like my town, they will talk using Japanese.
Mhm. But you know what?
Really?
I'm just wondering why does there are a lot of Indonesian people in the groups, not only in our daily English group, but also in other groups. They're they're like the majority of the group and they speak English very well. So I thought like there are also a lot of people in Indonesia who speaks English fluently.
No, people at the same age with me, not many of us can talk using English. That's the truth. So if you accidentally found Indonesian people that really good in English. That's mean if they are not teacher, they are not teacher, or they are come from international school, or they try to improve themselves speaking in English, or they are take English as their major in university.
Mm,
So besides of that, not many people in Indonesia can speak English.
mhm,
So when I talk to them, Indonesian people that join in the same English group to me, most of them are teacher.
mhm,
So that's one of the reason, or they just have major in English. And believe it or not, I ever fight with one of Indonesian member, not in daily English, but in different group. In different group, I get fight with her because she say to me the most important thing when you learn English is grammar. If you cannot mastering grammar, that's mean you're supposed to not talk. And I just what? Because she thinks that I'm bad in grammar. That's mean I have no chance to talking with foreign people. And he just said, what? I joined this group for a year and you just new here and you said something like this. All the native speaker here never asking me to stop talking because they respect to me and they understand what I say.
mhm.
She's I don't know, maybe she thinks that she's great. That's it. I don't know why she said something like that. She don't make some people give the courage to them to talking using English because she thinks the best way to speak English is mastering grammar. Yeah, we need it. We need it. But if you want to learn, just step by step. Is it right?
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm really
Yeah.
amazed by those people who don't actually know English much, but they're practicing it a lot in their life until they're very fluent in it. And I really appreciate it. I really I don't know, I just like that kind of people. They're hardworking, they never give up. So
Yeah, that's it.
mm, actually, we have like 10 minutes more for this meeting to end since it's not a premium one. Since we have like 45 minutes, but no worries. I still have a questions for you. Um, basically in the group Daily English, we practically learned a lot of things. We also conducted many types of activities such as, conference call and reading practice and all. So how do you exactly feel about it?
Actually, it's really good. It's really good, not only for the members that can attend, but only good. What's that? It's really good actually, not only for the members, but also for the admin that have to manage the conference, and also the people who become a leader, because we
Mhm.
have to have no idea how to communicate with them, but using
Oh my gosh, it's stuck again.
English. So we're pushed to talking using English. That's good. And that's one of the things that we can do when we want to practice. Oh, I got stuck again.
Yeah,
Finn, is it good now?
yeah, it's good. Um, mm,
Actually, it's good, not only for the members, but also for admin and the leader.
mhm.
That's it.
So, like we've been in this group for like years, and amongst all the things that we've experienced, do you have any specific moment that you missed a lot?
Oh, when we are singing together
Like we talked about this last
during the
night, but
conference
you can just
call.
split it again.
Yeah, that's really heartwarming. We don't know people in person. We just don't know how they live and yeah, how their life going, but we can sing together
Mm.
in one of the conference call, the end of the conference call, to make it memorable. And yeah, it's really good to end the day with something fun. And
Yeah,
one of that is singing together.
yeah,
I
that's
really
right.
love it actually. And when we when we are fasting, so we are in Ramadan, many people paid respect to our time,
Mm-hmm.
even they have a different religion. And yeah, we're talking in peace.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I really miss that moment.
Mhm. Yeah, that's the
Do you think
community
that
we're
too?
in.
That's why I miss a lot. I miss conference call when I take some time off. And when people keep texting me and asking about conference call, they say, I really miss the moment. Yeah, me too. I miss the moment when we talk in peace and get respect to each other and singing together. That's really great.
Mhm. Yeah, that's right. I really miss those moments, and I think a lot of members from before have already left the group, some of them. But still it's just I'm just happy to remind back of all those times.
Yeah, and most of them become our real family. Yeah, online family, virtual family. But that's really wholesome. I mean, yeah, your brother and sister, something like a stranger, become so close to us because of we openly talking with them. That's really awesome to me because I never expecting myself talking with foreign people before. I never expecting myself have many friends from Malaysia. I never expecting myself I can be something like this
Mhm.
when I was younger.
Yeah, yeah, same goes to me. I just didn't expect a lot of things, but then daily English have been my comfort zone, I guess, and I'm really happy about it.
And soon you can become a teacher.
Yeah, maybe. Just pray for it. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of career that you can choose, but you still can teach many people even you are not a teacher.
Yeah, everyone can be a teacher. And yeah, let's just see how it goes in the future. By the way, I think it's time to end our session now. Thank you so much for being here and having this talk conversation with me. And I really appreciate it. Do you have anything else to say?
It's okay.
Maybe you can say anything like how do you feel about this conversation?
Yeah, actually, many people will, what's that? Many people asking me how I can speak like this for now, but we have, I know English since I was 5 or 6, but I can learn it properly after my 20s. That's a very long journey actually,
Mhm.
but some people don't know how the process works. Yeah, something like that. I want to say to people that we can do anything by the process, and people have their own time to be good at something. And for me, I need more than 20 years to good in English.
But that's
That's all.
yeah, still it's a good process for you. Thank you so much, Chiyo, Chiyo. And I guess that's all for today. I'm going to stop this recording. Thank you for your time and also your nice words.